Yo, what's good? It's your boy Renaissance, and you're currently watching The New Wave by Hip Hop on the Grind.
The pain never subliminal, it was always open. You just never noticed cause you never took a moment. You were split in half up into.
Yo, Renaissance is a lot of things. Like the original definition, a time period where many things were just happening and changing. I believe myself, like I'm an era. I don't stand still. I don't stay static. I'm automatic, straight through. You know what I mean? And it basically it's always been a thing. Like I grew up in church, and I used to see my uncle playing the keys, and he used to play the violin, and we used to play marimbas, and it was cool to like interact with those things in my life, and it made its way into my future when I started just making music just to work through some issues, like how it be when you got the pen and paper, you writing on the pad, that's how it be. I mean, I started messing around with Fruity Loops on like when I was around 12, but I'd say I got serious around 15, 16, so I'd say about 5 years or so. I think I wouldn't say it's essential because some people are really great engineers, but in our industry, if you're the guy that can hop on your own beat and then further mix it, like why don't I want to work with you? You know what I mean? Like it makes sense. Who do I speak to? I speak to the fighters, I speak to the people that necessarily haven't had the best start, but they're not gonna allow it to be the same end. You know what I mean? I speak to people that feel like they need an extra voice that stands with them. Like, yeah, be who you are and stand for what you stand for. Be yourself. Don't lock down to one idea of what yourself could be. You never know who you could be and how far you could take it. And I feel like my music does exactly that. Different styles, different sounds. I think it started a lot with my mental health. Like I speak a lot about digging through my own issues, so maybe someone out there relates. And recently it's taken a turn in the sense that because I've been working on that behind the scenes and further also working on the pen, it kind of molds together. Now I'm more than just okay mentally. I'm skilled, period. Top 5, that's crazy. I'd say one of my biggest inspirations of all time has to be Eminem. I won't lie. Like he was the first rapper I actually heard, and I was like, huh, okay, yeah, bars. And I'd say Nas too. Nas definitely, no doubt. But if we talking top 5, top 5 is tough. Top 5 is tough. My top 5, I put Slim Shady 1, Tupac 2, Biggie 3, Nas 4, Jay-Z 5. Stogie T, oh my. Like freestyles go crazy, bars on bars. If you know, bars on bars. In the future, I definitely see myself working with Nasty, hit me up, my line's open. I see myself working with Blackie. Even bigger, I see myself on a track with Nas, like I really, I'm gonna work with the big ones, the big sharks better be scared. My team has to eat. That for me is a big goal, because when I do this, I do it with everybody. Like I said, the Renaissance period, there were a lot of things happening, and within that were different cultures being created. So in the same way, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put the homies on. You know what I mean? Yo, the pressure is crazy because sometimes you forget about yourself, and then you end up getting locked in other things and you neglect oneself. But I feel as long as you know what you need to do, then everything in between is gonna work itself out. And just don't forget about taking care of yourself too, because that's important. So yeah, no, it's been actually kind of quiet, yeah, in terms of music, because I used to drop maybe weekly, but last year in July I dropped an EP, 080721. Make sure you check it out. It's a crazy story, like you'll hear. Then I took a break from hip hop a little bit. I started making house again, getting into it, dropped a couple EPs, and right now I'm back on that grind. Like, my pen is back and I'm continuing the story that I left out in the last EP. So you have to listen to the other EP to really get into the thick of things in the new one, because this new one, it's going crazy, dropping 8th of June. Make sure you stay tuned, because don't forget to breathe. That's all I'm gonna say. Firstly, like, never stop. Just never stop. Like, there's gonna be so much that's gonna try get you to turn away from what you're passionate about, but don't stop, because if you keep working at it, the results are just gonna keep coming. The fruits of your labor are gonna be ripe, you know what I mean? And yeah, this is Renaissance. You can check me out on Instagram, t.renaissance, on Twitter, King Renaissance, YouTube, T Renaissance, and yeah, we coming through.
The pain never subliminal, it was always open. You just never noticed, cause you never took a moment. You were split in half up into